welcome to another episode of Gamecocks in the Kitchen. I'm Gina Mungo, your host, bringing you fast, fun, and easy recipes to your kitchen. Today I'm making a couple of different recipes involving one main ingredient called Bisquick by Betty Crocker. This main ingredient is in everything I'm using today for brunch recipes. The first recipe I'm making is a easy and simple bacon pie. Yum! The other recipe I made is a blueberry orange nut bread. Finally, the orange juice muffins. Let's get started. I am making the Impossible Bacon Pie using all these different ingredients, but our main ingredient for our brunch recipe is Bisquick. How amazing. Besides using pancakes for Bisquick, you can make this Impossible Bacon Pie. And a couple of different ingredients I have is an onion, about a third cup of onion, 1 cup of Swiss cheese, and you can use any type of Swiss cheese you want, whatever you prefer. You need 4 eggs, a pinch of salt and pepper, 2 cups of milk, and 1 cup of Bisquick, and of course the bacon, about 12 slices. So if you follow me over here, I'll go ahead and show you that I already have bacon cooked, and it should be almost done here. And instead of using regular bacon, I wanted to make a different healthy alternative and using turkey bacon. It's not as greasy, it's healthier for you, and it really tastes very, very good. So I'm going to go ahead, take our pieces out. Put on the plate here. And at this time I have my oven preheat set at 400. So it's all set to go. Now with regular bacon, keep in mind that you will need to drain the grease because it'll be very greasy. But with turkey bacon, there's no need for that. So how exciting is that? I don't have to worry about the grease at all. Okay, so now I have my bacon. I'm going to go ahead and cut up my vegetables to put on the bottom of our pie plate. Now the recipe calls for a third cup of onion, but if you really like onion, put as much as you want in there, honestly, within reason. But if you really like vegetables, I say go ahead and go after it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this onion up. I got this recipe from my lovely aunt who loves to cook as well, and I told her about these Bisquick recipes that are just perfect for brunch, and she was like, great, you know, I found this recipe that I've used before and it's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful to use. Wow, my eyes already. So I'm just going to mince it up a little bit more. Be careful because red onion will do this to your eyes. Tearing out of joy. So go ahead and put, well, first let me spray my pie pan. Of course you can butter it, but I like to use cooking spray. Spray it over the sink so it doesn't get everywhere. Woo! That is potent, let me tell you. Okay, so the vegetables go on the bottom of your pie. So just put the onion there as well. What's great about this recipe also is that even if you're in your dorm or in your apartment, if you keep Bisquick around, you can make so many different items from Bisquick. It's crazy. And not just brunch items, just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or a snack. So I have my onions right here. Now I'm going to do our Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese, so I'm going to do that as my cheese, but of course you can use any other type of cheese you want to use. Oh my goodness, that is so potent. So I'm going to go ahead and shred a cup of my cheese. Get this as well. The Swiss cheese goes on the bottom as well as your onions. And the bacon, of course. I was inspired to do this because I love quiche, and I thought this was almost kind of like quiche, but instead of quiche, or instead of the pie crust being the crust of it, it's just Bisquick, and you mix it all together. It's just a different alternative to that. Okay, almost done with the shredded cheese. I like to keep it in the wrapper because I save it in the wrapper and then I put a plastic bag over it just to keep it fresh that way. Okay, and if it's a little over than the cup, that's fine. What do you say? There we go. There's 1 cup of our Swiss cheese. Just going to move it around. Next, we are going to put our bacon on the bottom as well. So we're done for the Swiss cheese for now. Now, this is turkey bacon again. Excuse me, gotta love this turkey bacon. Okay. Let me just chop it up or crumble it, either way. Whatever's easier for you. So you don't have to be perfect at your cutting. It's all going to taste the same and it's going to be delicious no matter what. So just crumble it on the bottom. And this is about 12 pieces. And here, if we just want to crumble it up with our hands, we can do that. Okay, perfect. So while we have that on the bottom of our pan to give us a nice base, I'll wash my hands real quick. And next we're going to put most of our wet ingredients together. Okay, now we're going to go to our bowl. I'm going to go ahead and measure up 1 cup of our Bisquick mix right here. Just going to eye it out as best as we can. That might be a cup right there. Shake it. How about that? Perfect. 1 cup. I'll go ahead and put that in our bowl. Then you do need 2 cups of milk. Here's 1 cup. And 2. Another healthy alternative if you want to use skim milk. It's less fattening. Now, 4 cups of eggs. You know what? The best way to do this is to put your eggs in another clear glass so you can see if it's going to be a bad egg or a good egg. Because you want good eggs. Because if it's a bad egg and you put it into your mix, it's going to ruin the whole mix. Trust me, there have been bad eggs before. That's definitely not fun. There was one time I cracked an egg and they had 2 yolks in it. I was kind of confused, but I still made everything, but I was confused. I was like, wow, 2 yolks in 1 egg. It's crazy. All right, we're on our 3rd egg. And 1 more to go. Great. Perfect. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix our ingredients together. And if you have an electric mixer at home, certainly do that as well. I mean, look how easy this recipe is already. And it lasts a long time as well. If you put it in the freezer with aluminum foil and a plastic bag, it will last about 3 to 4 months. Now just for a fun season, salt and pepper. So just a little bit of salt. And a little shake of our pepper. Whisk it a little bit more. Great. We're all set to go. Into the pie bowl we go. Awesome. Look at that. Great. Now one thing I love to do is just put a little bit of cheese on top. Just a little extra. It's going to turn out a little bit golden. from that cheese. Perfect. Voila. Now we're just going to put it in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, and you want to watch it carefully. So go ahead and put it in our oven. Set the timer on for about 35 to 40 minutes, and we'll wait. Our amazing bacon pie is all finished. We're really excited to see what this looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Yummy. Wow, I'm gonna need another pot holder for this. Look at this. Look how neat this is. Yum, and this is just using Bisquick and a couple of ingredients. I mean, how awesome is that? So I'm gonna let it cool for a minute. I'm just gonna poke my fork in it. Perfect. If it's wet when you poke it in there, it means it's not cooked all the way, but this is definitely cooked all the way. And you can see that I did spread the cheese on top, so you can tell it's really golden. Let's go ahead and cut it. See what it's like. Of course, I have to try everything that comes out. You can definitely tell it's super hot. Great. There we go. Wow, look at that. How yummy. It's definitely different from a quiche type dish. I know it's going to be amazing no matter what. And we'll go ahead and try it. And the cheese is in there. You can definitely tell that's some sort of like pie filling. Of course, Bisquick. Got the turkey bacon in there, red onion, Swiss cheese. Should be amazing. Wow. That is amazing. So good, crunchy, yet satisfying, nice and warm. Lots of flavors, really cheesy, just perfect. Perfect Bisquick, no bake bacon pie for brunch. Hope you enjoy.